what we are talking about. It's 24 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So you see Europe 2017. Do we want this? And then it starts all over again. So this is a video uploaded on the 13th of March 2018 to the web page, to the Facebook page of Origo. This little video shows, allegedly, a woman being beaten up by Muslims, and now they show now they show the footage.
Police say those strong emotions encourage some people who know Clark to call Crime Stoppers
So,
and share his location with.
After a short research, we found out that the video I showed you about Europe 2017 is actually a video from the US 2015. It is a robbery and not a hate crime. This is actually not a journalistic work, it's the government's message.
Tehát mondjuk volt bokros csomag 1990 és 98 között. 98-ban megnyertük a választást, és kijavítottuk a bokros csomag okozta károkat, illetve begyógyítottuk a sebeket. A Gyurcsányék
Government really moved in to fill a gap, because in the 2000s the business model behind the mainstream media has just disappeared, and the state appears as the biggest advertiser in this landscape. Independent editorial offices and independent news media are struggling financially, while the pro-government media are flushed with state money.
Now it's the largest media holding, Hungary, having approximately 500 news outlets in just one hand.
I mean, they created this enormous media empire with websites, television channels, newspapers. You see that all the major county papers are using the same paragraphs, to describe one certain political issue. What the Prime Minister is doing is that he's favoring his people through subsidizing them from state money. If you are loyal to the government, you will be granted procurements or public offers or any way of state money. It was so politically motivated that they even created a ministry to control these spendings, in order to ensure that certain state-owned companies and ministries would only spend money at reliable, so-called reliable media companies.
The Orbán's power and the pro-government media is largely funded by European Union money. 80% of this total budget goes to pro-government media. In this way, the European taxpayers gives their money to Orbán's power. The problem with funding this way the pro-government media is that is used for propaganda. I mean, to blatant lies, to lie to the Hungarian society, to use for compromise campaigns against different journalists, news outlets and politicians.
You watch a football game with your friends in a village pub, and you don't talk about politics, and you talk about football. At the halftime break, there is a 1-minute news program, how Muslim migrants kill people, innocent people, Christian people in the West, how the German home political field is in confusion over that, how people in Greece try to reach to Europe, refugees from the Middle East, to kill probably more innocent Christians in Europe. And the fourth segment would be about the secure and safe environment in Hungary, and that the Hungarian government is building a fence on the southern border. Wouldn't you vote for that government? Isn't it a nice government? Yes, of course it is.
And this is what we are having on our cover, that the Hungarian government is using Facebook as a tool, as a weapon.
Their purpose is to divide the political sphere. Their purpose is to make you either an enemy for the government or a friend, and they're trying to create a political field of two sides with no middle. And this is why they're attacking the NGOs and the independent journalists, professors.
What I feel is really dangerous that this could become a blueprint for other guys in Europe who regard Orbán's media policies as an example of how to capture the media by the state. This is not a Hungarian problem. This problem can come to you.
I really feel like we can do more, or we can do a better job as journalists, and we can do much more to tackle this new political system that is emerging in Hungary and in many parts of Europe. As journalists, we have to find better ways to report it, to cover it, to show its dark face, and I think we haven't done enough